So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose.
Hi everybody, Martha here. So, got finished watching Last of Us episode 6. And let's see how faithful it is. Well, the first part of it, you see a flashback to Henry shooting himself. And after shooting his brother. And then we cut to a scene where we see an elderly man, who I think is the guy from Free Willy. I don't remember the actor's name, but he looks like him. And he is hunting. He's bringing back 2 rabbits in the game. Ellie kills a rabbit. This is supposed to take this part of the game is supposed to take place during autumn. They skip right to winter. So don't worry, they still cover the things that happen later on in the game. So it's okay if they skip the season. And when he goes in to check on his wife, he finds out that Joel has a gun to his head. Now, these 2 people are not in the game, but I think they're putting them in here because in the game, Joel finds a piece of paper that tells them where to go. And this is basically to replace that scene, and also they're showing a little interrogation scene. It was also in one of the games. It was in the game where Joel was interrogating 2 people, and instead he kills both of them. And here, both he and Ellie suck at it. So I guess they're playing off of those 2 of that scene. But they tell them that if you go past the river of death, you die. That's what they call river of death. They see bodies that come down and nobody comes back from that area. Right, so, okay. Where was I? So, they went, and after that scene, they only sold around. So, after Ellie says that she tried to hold her to heal on Sam after he got bit, he came back to normal because she's asking, does Marley know what she's doing? The Barflies know what they're doing. Basically, what they do would get the cure out of me. And she tells Elsie it didn't work because Sam died and got interned. So Joel tries to reassure her that Marley knows what she's doing, but they fall asleep, and Ellie wakes them all night, takes a second watch. But Joel gets mad at her for not waking him up. Now, Joel has been going deaf. His since he is, he did not hear Henry and Sam sleep on them, and he did not hear Ellie wake up. So how can he protect Ellie if he can't hear? And they go past the river of death, and then they bump into a bunch of cowboy with a bunch of people on horses. And instead of using a thing that tells them that they're machine that tells them that they're infected, they have a dog. Now in the game, they did see a dog that you pet, and they also showed Joe pointed out a dam that makes electricity, and in the game you would have to go in help only get across on a board, but I'll need to ask him how's it work if she doesn't know. I think in the game he might explain it, I don't remember exactly, but he doesn't tell her here. But the dog smells Joel. He's clear, and this part's really intense because he's gonna smell Ellie next, and he doesn't know what's gonna happen in the game, and so he just starts licking her, and she's good. So obviously it's fine. He does not. The dog cannot tell that she is. And so they take away their guns, and Marie is there, who's Tommy's wife in the game, and Joel tells her that I'm looking for my brother Tommy. My name's Joel. Well, he doesn't say Tommy's name. I'm looking for my brother. He just says that. My name's Joel. So they take both of them into the house, back into the town. Now it's not exactly like the game here. I think they're trying to lead into what happens in the next game, because they show the town and what the town looks like in the second game. So I get to reference the second game. Yay! And I'm gonna take Tommy and Joel find each other. They hug, and he says that Joel came to save you. But he's already saved, he's fine, and so they go, Joel and Ellie get fed, have a really good meal, and we see Dina because we see a girl that looks like Dina from the second game, and she is watching Ellie, and doesn't say anything. And Dina is Ellie's girlfriend in the second game, and this is when Tommy tells Joel that he has found a wife, and him and Ellie, and Joel wants to spend time alone with his brother, and so Marie takes Ellie away, offers to get her haircut, and then Ellie sees, after she sees a bunch of toy giraffes, so that's going to come back later in a future episode, hopefully. And Ellie sees on the chalkboard a kid named David, a kid named Kevin. What did I say, David? Kevin and Sarah, and they said they died since neither of them got raped. In the game, Maria does not have any kids that we know about, but Kevin died when he was 3 when the outbreak happened. Maria says, and she explains to her that Sarah is Joel's kid, and so now that explains a lot. And she gives her a haircut so she doesn't get grabbed and bit. And so Ellie does defend Joel to Marie and explains that he had to kill people to survive, and she learns more. He doesn't kill the innocent, but he still does kill people. And so they go watch a movie, and the movie is, I've never seen this movie. It's on the projector. Do you want to tell me what movie this is? Let me know. And Joel, they have two different conversations here. Joel tells Tommy here that he doesn't know he can take care of Ellie because he can't hear and stuff like that, and they have a different conversation where he tells her that she's immune. And back to the old one, he also tells Tommy tells that he can't do because he's gonna become a dad in the game that there was no kid that they had, and so he can't leave. And so he tries to eventually two conversations that he does convince him to take him. And for somehow Ellie in the game figures out basically about see Maria and Tommy fight, but here she overhears the second conversation, and both then she runs off, but not to the game. She leaves the town, and you have to run and save her and beat bad guys and stuff like that. And there's also people who attack the dam in the game, but that's not here. It's not. I don't think they ever really have time for it. So they have Ellie go to Joel's houses in the second game, and Ellie finds a journal, and this both here. And this scene here is pretty close to what happens in the game. Ellie is reading the journal and saying this is all they have to worry about: movies and like shirt matches with matches the skirt. And she tells Joel that she knows about Sarah, and Maria tells me about Sarah because I'm not her, you know. And that makes Joel sad. And earlier he did see a girl that looks just like what Sarah would look like. Now she would be her having her own daughter, since she probably would have her own daughter now. And she and Joel gets mad because Ellie says, "I have lost people too," and he says, "You don't know what lost is." And so she tells them, "No, they were wrong. Every person that around me has died or either left me, everyone except for you." And so she says that won't be okay. Everybody else backs to be more scared. And so he tells her Western ways because I can't take care of her with him not able to hear. And so, but he walks away and realizes it needs to be her choice who she goes with, and offers her the next day that who do you want to go with, and he chooses him. So, and he was gonna steal a horse without, and Tommy says she just could have asked. And yeah, so that's we go to the college, and Ellie explain what Joel did for work, a contractor, and that part was not in the game, but this next part is him explaining to her what football is, and but it's pretty funny. And so we're at the college, and we see the monkeys that we see in the game that the Firefly is working on, and they're everywhere. And eventually, you bump into people who are who are David's people. That's why I said David earlier. I'm petting Simba right now, and bye, Simba. So, after that, we see the people who are David's people who we're going to meet probably each episodes from now, since they're going to do the DLC next episode. Like, what people are saying, and they end up going. They try to get back to the horse, which has the same name from the game. But in the game, so this is how it explains. I know this is a bit annoying me saying the up in the game, but this following me. And there's a fire, obviously, and Joel gets thrown off top of a balcony and lands on top of a crow, lands on a bar that impales him, and Ellie has to get him out of there. Now instead, we see here Joel and a guy fight, and Joel does choke him, like he does when he sneaks at somebody in the game and chokes him out and like that. But this time around, he got stabbed by a nail, and that's how he gets hurt here. And since he is so sad, think that he's felt Ellie so many times, he literally falls off the horse after he was able to get on the horse and try to get back, but he's lost a lot of blood. He just lets the pain take him over. And here I was hoping that it would show how Ellie puts a fully grown man by herself back on the horse. Because she's 14, he's in his 50s. How does she lift a man by herself? They did not show that. So, yeah. Alright, I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna have the trailer playing showing this here. And so, looks like Riley from the DLC is gonna be here. And that's what we're gonna see next episode, is in the game, they show the DLC. You play the DLC during this part where Ellie's trying to go and get medicine for Joel to heal him. So, does Joel die? You'll find out next episode, or 2 episodes from now, because I'm not going to say anything. Bye-bye. Like they're subscribing, unless you're showing me that some of you guys are not subscribed. Bye-bye.
Get ready to run.